I think it was both ways, that the child D wasn't connecting with us, and at the same time, while I was seeking help with a therapist, a social worker, while I was trying to establish a connection and did some attachment therapy, I also realized that on my part there was a difference. I also had a hard time bonding with him.
That was Anita Tadaldi, a woman who returned an adopted South American child because of bonding issues. Media sources question if it's the right thing to do. We bring you perspectives from MSNBC, the National Ledger, the Young Turks, BeliefNet, and Parent Dish. An expert from an adoption institute tells MSNBC that he hopes people would not get the wrong idea about adoption from this case.
The one message we shouldn't take away from this is that this is, adoption is a rental where you try it out. It's not, it's permanent, it's loving.
A writer for the National Ledger condemns the move of this mother who has 5 biological children. Do we now keep the receipt for adoptions? And what exactly is the return policy on kids? In all seriousness, should this woman even be allowed to adopt? But a reporter for the Young Turks says this move might be better for the child.
It's the worst possible environment for this child to grow up in. Because if she doesn't feel the same connection with this child as she does with her 5 other daughters, her 5 other biological daughters, that child is going to realize that, and he's going to grow up, or he or she is going to grow up with psychological issues.
A contributor to BeliefNet says Tadaldi should not have adopted if she could not carry through with the adoption. Biological moms don't get to hand back their unsatisfactory children. Why should adoptive ones? Then again, we make forever vows about marriage too, and so many of us divorce. But in that case, one of the parties isn't a helpless minor we've agreed to parent. A writer for Parent Dish has many questions about the case. Without giving us particulars, we're left to wonder what went on in that house for a year and a half. Was baby D not a hugger? Did he not smile? What does it mean exactly that an infant is not bonding with his mother? So what do you think? Is it right for parents to return adopted children? I'm Anna Campaign Romero for Newsy.com, where multiple sources tell the real story.